you know, maybe 5th grade to 8th grade. Starts there.
That might be a little advanced for me, but I can give it a shot.
It starts there, though, foundation.
I'll start with those kids. From the way that this game played out, I mean, obviously any win is good at this point. What are some of the things, I guess, that you feel you guys improved on from the last game, and what are some of the things, I guess, that you're still looking to kind of drill down on in these last 3 games?
I mean, we knew that we were a more mature or a more experienced ball club. I can't say, you know, I don't want to say mature. I don't want to discredit the Houston Rockets, but we know that they're a young team. They're figuring it out. So tonight was going to either be a setup game where we allowed them to come in and dictate the flow of the game, or we really put our stamp on it. And I think we had good spurts, more spurts than the last game. And we just want to carry that over into tomorrow's game. But it's just 5 minutes sometimes, you know, where our energy, I don't know where it goes, or our discipline in terms of that. And it affects us and impacts us. And I don't know how many points we gave up in a matter of 2 minutes in the start of the 4th quarter. But while I'm out there, you know, I just think that we have to have a little bit more pride in our defense and our attention to detail. So the little things matter at this point. You know, I don't want to come in here and continue to discuss, you know, making shots and you know, trying to, you know, make the game look flashy. I just want to talk about the little things and the little nuances of the game that get you wins, you know, small things that matter game to game. And if we're going to be in a playing game, or if we're going to be in 7, 8 spot, it's going to be a dogfight regardless. So we just got to be able to clean up offensive rebounding that teams get on us, and then setting our defense, and then you know, making sure we stay consistent on our defensive shell.
Kyrie, after the stretch you're just talking about, they pulled within 6 points, you basically took over at that point. What was your mindset at that point, and how important was it to you to take the game to the next level?
Well, I don't know if you guys could hear me out there, but I just kept saying that, you know, we've been here before. We've been in these lulls, or sort of say this back and forth, where we haven't made a shot offensively, and teams continue to score on us. So, you know, it's no time to hold our head. It's no time to look around. It's no time to, you know, wait for the crowd to get into it. You know, we just got to really put our imprint on the game, and I felt like that was needed. And, you know, you're going to see it a lot more moving forward. And when the game starts to get, you know, a little bit out of hand, or, you know, we have a big lead and we let it go, then it's time to put the foot back on the gas pedal and lead by example. So that's what happened.
Kyrie, you've said all along it doesn't matter who you guys face in the play-in, but because of what happened tonight, if you all win out, you're the 7th seed.
Ooh.
How important is that to you?
I mean, it still doesn't matter, but we obviously want to land in a better spot than we are now. And if other teams are helping us out, then I'm grateful for that. But, you know, obviously you can see I had you know, a few of you guys with me in the morning time. But this is different. This is a different scenario with this play-in tournament, you know, type deal. And, you know, I don't want to say it forces teams, but it puts you in a position where, you know, you got to rise your game up to the challenge. And we've faced teams where we've been on the other side of that, losing. And tonight, getting a win and then seeing how, you know, kind of the uncontrollable, you know, outcomes of the other games impact us. So, you know, we'd rather be in the driver's seat and sit comfortably and be able to control our own destiny. And I think that's where we're most comfortable, like I said.
Kyrie, it's crazy to think about this, but tomorrow will be your first game with Kevin at MSG. Just, what do you think the reception
First game ever.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think the reception will be like in the atmosphere?
Man, you trying to make me go viral over here, man.
I don't know about
that. No, man. You know how that series goes between us and New York Knicks. And it's been that way since I've been a fan of the Nets since I was a kid. So it's going to be action-packed. I told you my wife doesn't want me using Lovely anymore, but it'll be an exciting environment where you know what to expect. It's the Mecca. So, you know, what better way to close out your season, if final few games playing in one of the most historic arenas in the world. But that aside, we just got to bring it, and I'm looking forward to it. looking forward to the back and forth action, and I know the Knicks will be ready, so we just got to be prepared. It's about us.
Hey, Kyrie, somebody probably asked you this already, so I apologize if I'm repeating a question, but before you were able to play every game, were you doing anything on your own or with the group to kind of ramp up physically from an agility standpoint to prepare your body for it, or was that a thought?
Yeah, no, I was doing everything that I could, and once I got the call that I could come back into the practice facility, work out with the guys, I was there almost every day. And when the guys were on the road traveling, or excuse me, I don't want to say traveling, when the guys were, at home, we had a stay ready group. So I was playing with a lot of the young guys, a few of the coaches. And that helped me out a lot, but there's nothing like playing every other day or back-to-back games and then really testing your body, challenging your body. And it's not just a physical challenge, it's a mental one, and it's an emotional one too. In the last 3 games that I had, before coming in here sitting with you guys, I felt like I was getting my legs back and, just trying to find a flow again. It's easy to, I don't want to say it's easy, but the way I had to prepare was a lot different than what I had to do now. Which was, I got a week off or 5 days or 4 days and coming in and, pressured environments. That's what I like and enjoy, but I'm healthy. I'm living up to the challenge and, kind of living with the results that way. But there's nothing like being in the grind and doing the way we're doing it now. So I had a lot of help from the coaching staff, a lot of the players, and they really helped me ramp up.
Kyrie, can you talk about what advice you gave Jalen Green at the end of the game, and what does it mean to you to have those young guards look up to you like that?
It's a blessing, and it's an honor, and we're just breathing energy, the right energy into the next generation that's going to be following our footsteps. And those guys are ultra talented, and it seems as though me in my 11th year now, I've watched these guys since they were 14, 15 years old, and I've grown with them. I've sent them messages of encouragement, messages of motivation, trying to inspire them as they inspire me. And I look forward to the challenge of going against them for, quite a few more years. That's the fun part, right? You made it here, they made it here. This was the dream, but now it's leaving a legacy where other guys are going to be following you the same way that they're following me. And I think that's the beauty of the brotherhood, also the sisterhood we have with the W. We all take care of each other, and we all look out for one another, and we all want to see each other do well. But when we step on the floor, we understand that it's a competitive Warriors game, and the friendships go aside, and that makes it even more of a beautiful game. So I try to have a positive outlook with these guys, and just tell them that I'm always around. As a young fella coming into the league, you kind of want to have that ego, that verve. You're only 19, 20 years old, 21 years old, and sometimes, it could be a little intimidating to ask for guidance or ask for help. But those that want to know the information come to your doorstep, and they want to know the answers. So I have a few answers to give them. And, I just look forward to seeing them grow and mature and see